Hello buddies, in this video we are going to create a Next.js project using HeroUI and Tailwind CSS. It's a super handy UI library that makes building component much easier and faster. So stick around and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more coding tutorial. So let's get started. So you need to go to heroui.com and click on get started. And here as you can see we have the installation. So let's click on it. So if I scroll down, as we are using npm, so I'm going to copy this command and let's go to Visual Studio Code and open a terminal, and I'm going to create the project in one of my folders. So I'll go to that folder, so cd desktop, and inside I have a projects folder, and inside that I have a React projects folder. So here I'm going to create the project. Okay, if you want, you can create your project on the desktop. That's not a problem. Okay, so let's get started. And here I'm going to paste the command which I have copied and hit enter. So this is done now. Now if I scroll down, so there is one more command. Let me just copy this, and here I'm going to paste it, and this is the project name. So here I'm going to give the project name as next-connect. So whatever name you want to give, you can give it. I am giving it as next connect. Okay, so let's hit enter. So now it is asking me to select one of the options. So as you can see, the first one is app, and here it is written Next.js 15 with app directory template pre-configured with HeroUI version 2 and Tailwind CSS. Okay, so I'm going to select this one. Just hit enter, and it is asking me for the project name, so I'm going to keep it as next connect. Hit enter. So it is asking me for which package manager we are going to use. So obviously I'm using npm, so I'll select npm. If you are using anything else like yarn, pnpm, pnpm or bun, then you can use it. I'm using npm, so I'm going to select npm. Okay, now it is asking me to go inside this next connect project, and then I need to do an npm install. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the folder here itself. So let's go to desktop, and inside I have a projects folder, React projects, and the name of my project is Next Connect. Let me open it, and here I'm going to do npm install. Okay, so let me open the terminal. Now I am inside this project called Next Connect. So here I'm going to do npm install. Hit enter. So basically all the folders have been created. Now it will create the node modules folder. So basically it will take some time to install all the packages. Okay, so let's wait for some time. And if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. So this is done now. Now let's do npm run dev. Okay, hit enter. So our project has been started on localhost 3000. So let's copy this, and here I'm going to paste it on a new tab. Okay, so as you can see, our application is ready to use. Okay, so maybe here you will see some issues. Okay, as you can see that error while requesting the resource. So might be you will face some font issues. Okay, so in that case you can remove the font. Okay, but here I'm not facing any issue like this. So what I'm going to do is so let's go to inside the app folder. There is a layout.tsx. Okay, let me close this. So here as you can see, by default the theme is dark, but still I can see a white theme. So for that we need to check in the incognito window. Somehow the cache is not working as it should work. So as you can see, it is a dark theme. Okay, so if I go back and if I change this to light theme, save this, and let's go back again to, so now it is changed to light theme. Okay, somehow here you will not see that, don't know the reason, because of some cache issue, but in incognito it is working fine. So what I'm going to do is I want the light theme. Okay, I don't want the dark theme, because here there is an option, okay, to make light or dark theme, so that we can use it in the project. But now one thing we can do is we can just check the buttons and we can check the routing part. Okay, so that's what we can do in this video. So, and one more thing, if you face the issue with the font, okay, let's open the terminal. So here, as you can see, there is some issue with the font. If your project is not working, if there is a issue with the font, so what you can do is you can just comment this font, okay, and here also you can just remove the class name from the body. That's what you can do. So then the font issue will go away and you will not face the issue. Okay, so in my case it was working fine, so I did nothing. But in case if you face the problem, you can do the exact thing which I did here. Okay, so just comment out the font and here you need to remove from the body. So now what we can do is here inside the page, I'm going to remove all the thing. Okay, the entire thing I'm going to remove, and here I'm going to take a div, and inside the div I'm going to take an h1 tag, and here I'm going to say hello next tag or hello next connect. Okay, save this file. Let's go back here. So as you can see, hello next connect is there. If I refresh, everything is fine. Now all this stuff is not required. Okay, so here I'm going to remove all the things. Let's keep it simple. Okay, so if I go to layout.tsx, okay, so here as you can see, we have the provider and everything, and here there is a children. Okay, so this basically is the parent of this page component. Okay, so whatever you write inside this is wrapped inside this layout. Okay, so just make sure that everything is written here will be in the home page. Okay, so this is the basically home page. So here what we can do is we can take a button, okay, of from the HeroUI. So here I'm going to say button. So you need to click here. So it is imported, auto imported, okay. And here I'm going to say go to about page. Okay, save this. So here as you can see, this button has been created. This is a HeroUI button, and now we need a link component. So basically what people do is here, if I type link, so there are two links. Okay, if you click here, so as you can see, one of the link is from the Next UI and one link is from the HeroUI. So there is a confusion. So to avoid the confusion, we can use the next link. Okay, this is coming from the Next UI. So from next, one second, let me just do it again. So import, if I do link from next link, so instead of link, we can do next link. Okay, so this will also work fine. So let me just copy this, and here I'm going to do is, so we need to make this button as a link. So I'm going to say use the button as link. Okay, instead of button, we can use it as a link, and then we need to redirect it to the home page, sorry, about page. So href, that is going to be /about. Okay, save this. So this is fine. Now if I go back to, and one more thing, you can use the color that is going to be primary. Okay, it's your choice. Otherwise, because I want the color to be changed. As you can see, this is now blue color. So if I click here, so now we are inside the about page. Okay, so this is working fine, the routing is working fine. So what I'm going to do is, from about I want to go back to the home page. Okay, so here I'm going to create a button inside the about page. So here, as you can see, we have this h1. Below that, I'm going to use a button component. So button from HeroUI, and this also we are going to use this as a next link. Okay, next link, and href, that is going to be slash, only slash, because we want to go to the home page. Okay, and here I don't need a color primary, so let's keep it as it is, but the variant I'm going to keep it as variant I need bordered. Okay, bordered. So that's what we need to do, and inside the button I'm going to say go to back to home page. Okay, and here as usual we need the next link from next, so next slash link. Okay, so this is okay. Now let's go back. Okay, so let me wrap this inside a p tag, because it is coming side by side. So as you can see, we have the bordered one, and if I click here, so it will take me to the home page, and if I click on this, it will take me to the about us page. So routing is fine, everything is working fine, buttons are working fine. Now what we can do is we can create a nav. Okay, so basically already there is a navbar, so I am going to create a new navbar. Okay, just to show you how it works. So let's, inside the components, let's create a folder called navbar, and inside the folder I'm going to create a new file and name it as top nav.tsx. Hit enter, and here I'm going to do RAFCE and press tab. Okay, save this. So inside the navbar, here we are going to import navbar. Okay, from HeroUI navbar. Okay, then we also want navbar brand. Okay, this one. Then we want navbar content. Okay, this one. Save this, and let's start creating the navbar here. So inside the return, I'm going to say navbar, close this, and inside the navbar, here I'm going to say navbar brand, and here we need the logo inside the navbar brand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install one more package, which is React icon. So let's stop this, and here I'm going to, let's go to the browser and React icons. Let's click here, and if I scroll down, so we need to use this command. Okay, so let's paste it here, npm install React icon. It is done. Now npm run dev. Okay, so now here I'm going to import. Okay, I need to search the icon. So if I do connect, so we are going to use this. So let's copy this, and here I'm going to paste it, and to use that we need to copy this, and here I'm going to paste it. Okay, so that is done now. Now after this, I'm going to take a div, and here I'm going to say next, and one more div, and here I can say connect. Okay, next connect. So this is the brand name. Okay, now after the brand name, I need the content. So here I'm going to say next, sorry, navbar content, and here let's say justify center, and let's close this, and inside I'm going to say center. Okay, then I need a content on the right side. So here let's do it once again, navbar content, justify end, and this is the right. Okay, save this, Now we need to use this. Okay, so to use this, we need to go to layout.tsx, and here we already have a navbar, so I don't want this navbar. Okay, so let's remove this, and instead I'm going to use the navbar which I have created. So here I'm going to initialize it. So if I go at the top, so this is now not be so this is not in use, and we are using this one. So let's check whether we are getting the new navbar or not. Okay, as you can see, we are getting the new navbar with a logo and an text which is Next Connect. The text will be in center and the right. Okay, if I go to home page, so now we are on the home page, and if I click here, it is on the about page. Okay, so this is working fine. So this is how you can use Hero UI inside the Next.js project. And if I show you the packages, so basically there are a few things which are pre-built. So if you want, you can remove this. We can see in the coming up lectures what we can do with this project. So if I go to package.json, here as you can see, we have all this uh, installed. We don't have to do it npm install accordion or something like that. Okay, so it has already been done for us. And here as you can see, we have I think Tailwind CSS version 4. Then we have React 18, that is fine. And then what else we have? I think we have Next.js, right? So where is the Next.js? Here as you can see, it is 15, I think so. No, Next.js. Here it is. So 15.3.1. So everything is latest. Okay. So this is how you can use Hero UI inside the Next.js project. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next.